Hello, YouTube. Tonight, our dessert is covered. We're having smear faces tonight, and it's sort of a weekend staple for us. We usually get them on Friday, and they last, Friday night, Saturday night, and then there won't be any dessert.
I know, my God, that's a travesty.
That's as big of a crime in this house as not having a potato with something.
Well, yeah.
But I might just have that covered because one of our favorite places to go when we do go out some days are going to the Dutch house.
Mm-hmm.
And that's up in Columbiana.
Mm-hmm.
Their food is really good. A real nice place run by, are they the Amish?
Amish Mennonite, something like that.
But not only is the food a reason to go there, because as you're leaving and go to the checkout, you are tempted with these pies that are like right in your face there.
Mm-hmm.
We bought one of them pies one time. Oh my God, it was so good. And it was butterscotch pie. Now, I haven't made butterscotch in years, I think. I made a butterscotch pudding from scratch, but I'm going to make a pie. And I'm doubting it's going to be anywhere close to what them Amish ladies do. But I'm going to give it a shot. So, while we were out today, I got one of these in the freezer section.
Yeah, you failed your Amish test. They didn't make it homemade.
Yeah. Yeah, that already was going to be an issue when I read the recipe. Because I thought originally when I read the recipe, it called for making the pie crust. Apparently not. Apparently the flour and the butter that I read it goes in the filling.
Mm-hmm.
So as that pie crust is cooling, let's get the filling started. All right, so let's get to this filling. This is going to be, I don't think, too hard to do. Then again, I've done butterscotch before, so. But it is going to involve 6 tablespoons of butter, 6 tablespoons of flour. Then we are going to be using 1.5 cups of packed brown sugar, 2 cups of whole milk, a 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 3 egg yolks, and a teaspoon of vanilla extract. So, this is sounding already, I know, probably making a lot of people, including the cameraman, feel like, why go through all this? Why not just go buy the pie? Because we don't live in Columbiana, and that's quite a trip up north for us.
And it's cheaper to make it home.
Yeah, really it is. So, we're going to get started here with melting our butter in a saucepan. Yeah, that butterscotch pie was really good. Alright, so my butter's melted, and I added my 6 tablespoons of flour, and I am just stirring this to get it smooth. And now I'm going to add my brown sugar, which we have in our Fiesta bowl here. And that's 1.5 cups of packed brown sugar. And we're just going to stir that all in. I'm going to reduce the heat down. And I'm going to add my 2 cups of milk. And my 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Yeah. We need to make another trip up there again one of these days.
Yeah. I'm all for it.
Now I've reduced it to medium heat. And I'm just going to stir it here until it starts to thicken and bubble. Come on back. All right. So this is what we've got going on so far. Everything is getting all nice and thick here. I'm starting to see some bubbling going on here. Come on back. We're going to get this going. All right. So our butterscotch is looking
Butterscotchy.
pretty dang good. I'm going to put this over here out of the way. Now, you got to take at least 1 cup. I'm just going to use a ladle of the liquid here, or pudding. And add it right to our egg yolks. And put that back in there, and that's going to get cleaned off. But then I'm going to mix this all in here. And this is what's tempering the egg yolks. So that when added to the pan,
Don't
it'll
get
scramble. Get all that out of there. Yeah, butterscotch though, to me, I mean, don't get me wrong. Yes, I love my chocolate pudding and even pistachio. Look at that. That little bit got away.
Mm-hmm.
Shameful.
That's mine when it gets away.
Shameful. I don't know. We might get yelled at because I did that off of what might have had egg in it and it wasn't cooked.
Okay, you're not serving this to anybody but us, so it doesn't matter.
But wipe that off. Now after that's in there, I'm going to get another spoon here. You gotta bring it to a gentle boil. So we're gonna go on medium low and get this all cooked and together. So come on back, this is getting close. All right, we have a gentle boil going on. turn that off. That over there so nobody burns themselves. And now we're going to add some vanilla extract to this. About 1 teaspoon. And that's that good vanilla extract. The homemade stuff. And just gently stir this all. Oh my God, the smell coming off of this.
I can smell it over here.
Let me take a look in there. All right, I'm thinking that's together. Yes, Dan was playing with the pie crust. That's why you see a big hole in the middle of it right now. But we're gonna start getting all this loose. Look at that. Now I would probably, before you go grabbing this spatula out of my hands, I would probably let it cool down for a little bit.
I'm a professional. I know how to do this.
But
I've been licking spoons and pots since I've been a little.
I believe it. I believe it. There you go. That's the start of it. Come on back. We're going to whip up a meringue and we're going to top this baby. All right. Welcome back. That pie looks too tempting to let just sit there and wait. But we got to let it wait. We did lick the spoons. Yeah. It's a shame we got to make that thing wait until the meringue is on it.
Darn.
But anywho, let's get started on that. The longer we procrastinate over the meringue, the longer it's going to take to get to the pie, which is still not going to happen until tomorrow. But, so what we got going here, cream of tartar, 3 egg whites. Yes, they are from the 3 yolks that I used in the butterscotch. And a 1/2 cup of sugar. What we're going to do here is I'm going to add my egg whites. And I don't want that just sitting around. 1/4 teaspoon. Almost forgot I had these sitting here. And that has happened at times. What, we've gone some videos where we were making like a dough or a batter of some sort. And I'd have to stop and go and get like a spatula. Put 1/4 teaspoon of the cream of tartar.
It used to confuse me as a kid. It's cream of tartar, but it's powder.
I'm married. I know, it's my headache. Bad this mixer doesn't raise this bowl up. That whisk barely goes right to the bottom of the bowl.
It'll work.
But on medium speed, we're going to get this going. Come on back. Welcome back. So, this is what we were trying to get at. Soft peaks. And now comes the fun. Now you got to bring this up to high speed.
I would put it on low and put the sugar at first.
Well, you add sugar 1 tablespoon at a time.
Oh, God.
We'll be back. All right. Our meringue is ready. Again, I seriously could have done this pie without it, but it wouldn't have given us that same feeling we had when we got that pie at the Dutch house. Mm-hmm. So,
What?
Do you want me to save that for you?
Nah, I'm okay.
Do any of you other people out there that have a significant other, you know, have to go through that also? Like, do you have to ask them if they need the beater?
Now, if that was chocolate or something, I'd be all over it.
Well, and that's another thing that might happen one of these days. Not sure when, but one of these days I am going to attempt meringue cookies. Mm-hmm. And I did do it one year where I did that and added chocolate to it.
Yeah.
And that turned out pretty darn good. And knowing you and chocolate, if you're a good boy,
I'm always good. I'm always good.
We'll talk. If you're a good boy, we'll talk about getting some chocolate meringue cookies made for you. But this is going on here. Tell you what, it's almost about as high as the meringue was on the pie we got that day.
I never could make meringue fancy.
Okay. I'm not going to be so much worried about how fancy it is.
Well, I like those little curlies.
Uh-huh. But we got to make sure we're spreading it and sealing it to the crust. Mm-hmm. So, I'm going to get this spread on. Come on back. Yeah. I'm sorry. But
ta-da!
We got it covered. And I tried to put on a few little swirlies. Peaks are what most of us call them, but yeah. So now this is going in to a 350-degree oven for about, I don't know what, 12, 15 minutes.
Mm-hmm. I thought you broiled them.
No.
To toast the meringue.
Nope, says bake.
Okay.
So.
I mean, I just eat it. I don't cook it.
Now, don't get me wrong. He does cook a little bit. But for the most part, I do this. Come on back. Oh my. Are you ready? Mm-hmm. Are you ready? Mm-hmm.
Ta-da!
Shame we have to wait until tomorrow night.
Mm-hmm. So sad.
But look at that.
Who says we have to?
Those two smear faces on the table say so.
Oh, okay.
But, so there you are. Butterscotch pie. Am I claiming it to be anywhere close? No. But we are going to sample this. So it'll be Sunday when we sample this. And I'm not sure when this video will come out. But we promise there will be a sampling of this in this video. So come on back and see us sample this. All right, it's Sunday night. And I promise y'all, we were gonna try this. And of course, first piece is gonna be your challenge to get out of here.
That's why you just cut them in half.
I know, right? I've been telling everyone.
But look at that.
Can you say mama?
It's crust for meringue.
How many people could you tell? Only paid for what you need.
And of course, the cook gives the sample. So, stick around, we're going to test this out. Come on back. All right, let's taste this thing. I can't.
I know, it's my favorite part. It's very creamy butterscotch.
It is. And the meringue is so good. Not as good as Heart of the Amish ladies up there in just Dutch house, but pretty good for homemade.
Oh, this is fabulous.
I found this online. Yeah, give this a try. And believe me, it is a lot of work when you're stirring it all up and getting it to build up to the butterscotch stage and everything, and then whipping your meringue and but
You stand in the store longer to buy a frozen one though, so.
yeah, but this is so worth it. I mean, this just it's just my God. I don't even care that I'm talking with my mouth full right now. Give this a try. For Dan, the boys, and I, have a great day. Get out there, enjoy life, and we will see you in the next video. Have a good night.